Прошу прощения за такую подставу. Ну как подставу? Не подставу. Что-то система немножечко.
Poor Sophia. It's always a shame when you lose an old hound, if you take my meaning. But she'll honor your agreement. If anything, she'll be hankering for distraction. Just give her time. You did all you could. Reckon you'll find Katsumi at the hole in the wall.
Так. И что мы имеем? Ну, давайте посылку доставим. Для мисс Пирс. Кстати говоря, четыре. Блин, ну ладно, откроем. Кровь сильно открытие и использует все способности усиления. Ну, красавчики, чё. Способности, связанные с перемещением, будут постепенно перезаряжаться. Ага. О, да, прикольно. Здорово. А, пу-пу-пу, ну сейчас спринта фиг знает. А вот то, что случайный пункт восстанавливается, и то, что пока я кушаю, меня не атакуют, это хорошо. Ой-ой-ой. Можно было тоже присосаться. Позади девушки. То, чем может. А кто ничего не может. Блин, вот эти подлаги, это вообще раздражает. Производительность сделаем. А кому доставить посылку? Не сюда пришел, что ли? Хм. Тоже не сюда прошел. Ого.
This is for you. What? Oh. Let's hope the old woman can do what she promised.
Ну, нормально. Пойдемте с Изи махаться.
Spare a dollar? Really appreciate.
М. Ух. Сколько там? Ого.
Jesus Christ! Damn it! Over here!
Уф. Ой-ой.
I've dealt with Onda's troublemaker. Nice work.
Мгм. Не подойдешь.
Walk here.
No! Get back where I can see you! Somebody help! Around!
А чё, все что ли? Это изи была? Все. Вот.
Where did you... Here!
Help me! Ah! Shit! Help!
That's... Ready for this? I'm fucking ready!
Ох ты ж. Ай!
That's how we do things around here!
Ладно. Да.
Ooh, they deserve that. Hondo will be pleased.
Hit him! Hold still! Bitch deserves this.
Ебать! Ах. Сука. Раскидал хорошо же. Ладно. Да, было бы приятно, если ту способность изучил бы.
Nice work.
Нет.
You're mine!
Another anarch. Battle, please, Fletcher.
Эх. А так хорошо было по крышам бегать. По крышам дома твоего. Ту-ту-ту. Ту-ту-ту. Кстати говоря, оп, иди сюда, телефончик. Или телефончик. Вот у меня есть. Так. Ладно. Или телефончик пока не нужен. Ой. Не то. Ух ты ж. Ладно, сейчас с ним поговорим.
Здравей! I see we share a condition. I'm Nico. It's always a pleasure to meet a visitor. This is my shop. It is where the mortals come to make debts they cannot repay. Sometimes I feed on them, but mostly I enjoy their charming knickknacks. The prince has ordered us to help you reawaken some of your old powers. I do not respond well to orders, but she asked nicely, so I consider it more of a favor. I will help you if I can.
You have an impressive collection of items. Are they all brought in by mortals?
Some, yes. Some are souvenirs I collect myself. See that vase over there, for example. It belonged to a man who promised to visit his sick mother and did not. So I ripped out his spleen. Some people really do not know how to behave.
Do you know a kindred named Fabian?
Oh, interesting.
But of course, I haven't seen him around in a while, but he's a good guy. He once asked me to help find the lost possessions of a chimiche he was desperately attempting to woo.
Perhaps we've heard enough.
Tell me about your relationship with the Camarilla.
Well, I report to no one, but I sometimes help them as I can. I source items the prince needs, keep my ears open for what's happening in the city. And sometimes I help bring a reckoning to those that deserve it.
So you avenge on behalf of the Camarilla?
Only if I agree with their judgment. Then I'm honored to do it. I had a thought. It is often the case that I find stories of people who have transgressed. I bring them to justice when I can. But this is an unjust city, and there is only so much time. Perhaps you share these views. You could aid me if you choose.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This wristwatch comes from Jonathan. Jonathan killed his brother over a matter of money. He still takes money with violence. His cologne is cheap. You should find him easily.
I have the scent. Can you help me recover my knowledge of the Banu Hakim?
Of course.
Угу. 50 этой фигни нужно будет.
I hope your night is pleasant.
О,
Hey, new kid, take a look. Drink it in. This is my magnum opus. At least it will be. It's kind of a work in progress. I think the color balance is off. Maybe it needs another femur? Name's Patience, by the way. Don't make a joke, I already heard it. So the in crowd at the court say we've got to help you wake up some of your old strength. But I hear we share blood, and you got years on me. Ain't nothing I can teach you. Still, you can come shoot the shit if you're not a distraction.
How do the Toreador fare in Seattle?
I don't know. Same as anywhere else, probably? Maybe if I added more yellow to the foreground.
What is this piece you are making?
I use almost entirely found objects. Items from the shop, stuff I find outside. Old crockery, lost coins, roadkill, the usual. You get what it's about, right?
Of course. It is clearly about the struggle to express oneself under the oppression of the ruling classes.
That's the most pretentious shit I ever heard.
Не то
Tell me more
сделала.
about this place. Is it your studio? Perhaps your haven?
На смерть не надо было, ладно.
Yeah. Maybe it needs more viscera? But dried or wet? Oh, hey, since you're here, for this piece I'm making, I found this cool looking cross thing. There's something about it, a resonance, you know? You find any more, I could really use them. Flesh this thing out. I'll need a bunch.
I would be pleased to help, if I can.
Hey, that would be so great. I guess 9 or 10 should do it. Really make old Bonehead sing.
Have a pleasant night.
Patients looking for metal crosses. Now that is a coincidence.
Да. Короче, мне что нужно? Сто есть. Нужно 50. Разящая рука тогда будет.
Come in, stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow. You are keeping a nose out for that scent, I hope. Don't forget.
Take care, Nico.
Маскарад.
Cops think they own the place. Cold tonight.
Hand over your wallet, quick. Come on.
Give me your money. You won't get hurt.
Не привлекай людей, да?
Cold tonight.
Иди сюда.
Give me your money. You won't get hurt.
О, так. Куда тебя увидел? О,
Quick, come on.
иди сюда. Угу.
your wallet, quick. Come on.
That's incredible.
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
Блин, тут кто-то был. Ладно.
What's wrong with you? Police! Police! Get away from
А если привлеку, да, меня прибьют, да? Маскарад нарушен. Бам. А вот интересно, так резко появляется кто-то, да? Говорит, маскарад, говорит, нарушен. Ага. Можно было след за мной, типа, сделать.
That should see Nico satisfied. Let's drop in on him.
Блин. А я уже выполнил задание. Я думал, меня сейчас убьют, и это я задание заново выполнил. Провалил дополнительное задание. Да, печальненько все.
It is good to see you again. Jonathan has no more need for money then? Good.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
Так. Чего мне надо? Мне надо... Меланхолик, да?
I look forward to speaking to you again.
Кодекс. Ой. Ну да, 50 этой крови нужно.
If you're looking for a good time, I'll show you one. My God! Someone please help me!
И куда он дёру дал? Ох.
Definitely worth checking in on Katsumi. She has eyes and ears all over. Figuratively. Katsumi's place. Worth checking in. Let's hope they've gotten over the whole Benny thing.
Well, if it ain't the new sheriff in town. Come to see Didn't expect this. Figured that once you got back to the prince, that'd be the end of it. But as it happens, I might have something for you.
I have need of aid, and I will repay it. I think you need allies.
I won't say you're wrong. Nice and transactional. Keep it clean. Maybe the court are not all irredeemable pieces of shit. Let's cut through the bullshit. I could use your help. Campbell. I hated his ass, but we made it work. Him losing his head means some other fuck see it as time to riot. They'll be brought down, there's no escaping it. But I don't want mine burned in the fire. You understand how it works here, right? Seattle is special.
Every city thinks itself special. They all end up the same.
From here to Atlanta, thin bloods are hunted down, staked, burned to ash, because their sires couldn't sheathe their teeth. The trash of the streets. It's not a fucking choice, it's a state of being. In Seattle, we had a truce. A haven. Or I thought we had. It's fraying fucking thin. I need you to shut down some masquerade breakers before it becomes a bonfire. Sheriff.
You fear these rogue anarchs?
Ha! Don't you worry about me, hon. I can hold my own. But I'm trying to keep the peace here. And those dumbasses seem bent on attracting the wrong kind of attention. There's folks who aren't so strong I've got to look out for. Someone's got to.
Why do you need my help?
We both know you're stronger than most, and I don't risk my people if I can avoid it. And you're the court's sheriff. I'm giving you the word on the street. Call it an olive branch to our new prince.
Tell me who and where.
Sure. Look, I was a surgeon way back. To save a patient, you gotta make a cut. Sometimes it's on me to spot the dead meat, and sometimes, yeah, I'd give that word to the sheriff. Same still applies. You ready to step up? Be my scalpel?
I am no one's implement, but an ally? Someone to consult from time to time, perhaps.
Haven't had one of those in a while. I'll think about it.
I will do this for you.
This'll help my problems and make you look good with your new boss. See what talking can do for us? And you listen. A lick who pays attention is rare. You'll find what you're looking for somewhere near St. Stephen's Church. Just keep your eyes open.
St. Stephen's, then. Never thought Katsumi would turn the gun on her own folk, but here we are.
Капля крови. И вечность счастья.
We're getting close. Keep an eye out for Katsumi's troublemakers. Maybe listen in. See if we can find out what they're up to.
Just need a big score, and I can call it a night.
Hey, is Richie still at the park? He's missing all.
Бля. Ладно.
That's how we do things around here.
О, какие же они мощные, ребята. Когда толпой фигарят. Ну ничего, ничего.
Hey, is Richie still at the park? He's missing all the fun.
Help me out.
Shit!
Heard that. Guns out.
You're mine!
Вали их.
You should be afraid. Help me out.
No!
Я их убила.
Heard them mention more activity at the park. Only one place that could be. A few blocks over, next to Weaver Tower. Opposite side of the Atrium nightclub.
Get away from me! Help! Please!
They're not even trying to hide.
From now on, we take no shit. Damn it!
Two for the night.
Bend Sire.
Watch who you want to get in!
Oh yeah!
Ай. Да, дело.
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max. Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he was.
Мычить себе под нос. А потом по городу побегать, по кусочку все осмотреть, все взять.
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
You're gonna pay for everything.
God damn it!
No!
Come out, asshole!
Воу!
Snap out of it!
Да ну нахуй. Фига себе, он с автоматом, фига он херачит, конечно. Блин. Только если он с автоматом, ну, блин, надо было его за это вот.
We better go to the auto repair and check on Max. Hopefully that was a sack of lies, and we'll find him hunkered down where he...
О, право, значит. Ой. Четыре минуты. Хо-хо-хо. Переборщил. Ну ладно. Не критично. Ту-ту.
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
Да.
Do I still get to celebrate Christmas if they embrace me?
Everyone at full alert. Got that?
Little pig!
Trouble.
Little pig, let me in!
А. Ты сильно высоко. Ой.
The hell? Where did you? Here! Help me!
О.
Over here!
Так,
Knew you were losing, huh?
дядя, где ты?
Now, and I'll make this quick.
Так, где дядя с автоматом?
Now, you piece of shit!
Погнали.
Leave, fucker!
Ну, нормально. Ого. Да, сука. Единственное, я плюс-минус разобрался в механике, конечно. Но немножко неудобно именно пока мне именно техника боя. То есть тут так таковых нету блоков, да. Есть парирование, как бы, есть увороты, но у меня пока что не получается нормально парировать. Как и увороты тоже. Ну, игруха, в принципе, веселая. Чё нет? Так-то. Сюжетик такой непринужденный, спокойный. Нету таких прям очень сильных, прям жестких замудрений в сюжете. Как бы игра такая, ну, плохая. Все же, в принципе. Ну, дядь, ну ты чё, отойди, блин. Единственное, со способностью разобраться было вообще, наверное, идеально.
Here we are then. Max sure knows how to get into trouble.
Ух ты ж.
Everyone at full alert. That's you.
I swear they were here.
Oh, what the fuck?
Kill this fuck. Shit.
Disappear!
They're all fucking cowards.
Ну.
I need to feed.
Как тебе такая? Видел, да? Да могу, надо вот тебе кувалдочку тебе твои же прибить. А, ну, кстати говоря. А куда он заныкался, этот Макс? А, там сидит, наверное.
Hey, look, we can work this out. Fire. Fuck. I thought you were one of those anarchs.
Be at ease. They are dealt with.
Well, thanks. There were more of them. I guess they got bored. Reckon they want payment for what Benny did. I can't blame them. My child, my fuck up. Now the Thin Bloods are out for revenge.
I seem to have dealt with the troublemakers. For now. I will leave you.
Wait, please. Look, I don't know what to do. This... it will keep happening. I can't just hide.
Then you must make amends. Your child terrorized Thin Bloods, so offer your assistance to Katsumi. She is well respected.
You're right. I owe them. But maybe she deserves to have me destroyed.
Maybe. Or maybe a true kindred will be useful to her cause. You have strength. Use it.
Maybe you're right.
We cannot linger. There has been enough noise here to draw mortals.
Thanks, Fire. I'll see you around.
Блин, у меня хп вообще нет теперь.
We should get back to the hole in the wall. Let Katsumi know the job is done. Should be enough to bury the hatchet at least. As for Max, well, kid's gotta learn and realize he's not a kid.
Ну да, ну да, ну да. Есть такое. Ему надо вырасти.
Bad night to our heel.
О. Ой, не в ту сторону иду. В эту надо идти.
You found them, huh?
You have fewer problems to worry about tonight. Well done.
I told you. All I'm trying to do is keep my people safe.
We have kept your people safe. For now.
You want to shoot the shit, or we done here?
What's your opinion of the new prince?
You really want to know? Or you intel gathering for the court?
I cannot be sheriff in Seattle without knowing as much about the people here as I can. Otherwise, I am no better than Benny.
Low bar, but I hear you. You really want my opinion? We could do a lot worse than Rial. Things around here ain't great for Thin Bloods. I reckon she could make them better if we give her half a chance. Not everyone sees it the same way. I'm fighting a lot of pressure from the Anarchs to take her out. But fortunately, she's got a kindred no one wants to fuck with on her side.
What do you get from standing with the Thin Bloods?
What do I get? Well, I get the constant stress of leading folks I don't want to lead, saving folks no one else will save. And I even got a cute makeover for my trouble.
Never mind. What do you know of Benny's sire, Max?
Not a whole lot.
I suggested he pay you a visit.
Sorry, hon. I'm not much of a hostess, you know?
He wants to make amends for what his child did. I thought you could make use of him.
A Cammy sheriff sending troops to the Anarchs? Well, there's the thing.
Must you do that?
Do what?
The smoke does nothing to your lungs, good or bad. Why bother?
We all have our vices.
I will let you get back to your night.
Don't be a stranger, hon. I don't mind having someone like you around to keep me on my toes.
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a Cammy. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a Cammy. Well, I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
I need more blood.
I moved to Seattle to get away from what it was.
Кровушка моя, где ты ходишь? Мне нужно с тобой поговорить. Вот она сидит.
Spare, please.
Walk here.
I need to show you some of my
Иди сюда. Приятного аппетита. Блин, ладно. Так. Оба. Погнали. Мне вот это нужно тоже 50, и я смогу открыть у того чувака способность, которая мгновенно бьет. Я так полагаю, мелких она будет расшибать, да. А с большими так просто-напросто, видимо, ну, будет урон какой-то по ним. Типа.
I'll give him 10 more minutes.
Stand here for me.
Ой-ой. Ладно, успею, наверное, чтобы маскарад не это. Хорош. Ага. Не то. Блин.
Hands on your head!
Ой.
Using lethal force! Sidearm engaged!
Ну где мое убежище? Всё, правильно бегу. Вы мирного человека прибили, алло, дурни.
Taking a shot!
Нет! Прибили. Сука. Минус 200 очков. О, и тут минус 200. Ё-моё! Ой, маскарад. По нулям все.
She likes you. And that's no small thing toward a Cammy. And make no mistake, as long as you're sheriff, you are a Cammy. Well,
Well, good. Па-пам-пам-пам.
I reckon that's your sheriff duty scene too, and I can feel that old fireball lurking on the horizon. So, in your own time, of course.
Да бегу, бегу.
I hunger.
I don't do weird stuff, okay?
I can see you. I hear your heart pulse within you.
I don't know why I was nervous. You seem cool.
Ага. Окей.
Oh shit! Jesus! Help me!
Убегает.
No, no, just go away. I'll do anything.
Да, не трогайте, небось.
I want your wallet. Watch you.
Что? Чё? Да блин! Да дайте мне дойти до дома моего. Мать это разом.
What are you doing? Keep them busy.
Да блять! Да вы серьезно? Не, ну серьезно. Ну. Какого? Хрен. Как мне до убежища дойти? Блять, я опять фигню потеряю. Быстрее, быстрее, быстрее. Ух.
Well, it's an education to watch
Что
you
ж,
work.
наблюдать за твоим,
You have a knack for
ты умеешь
treating folks
соответствовать
the way they
ожиданиям
want to be treated.
собеседника.
Some might call
Кто-то
that
называет это
buttering up,
заиском,
but
но я
I
бы
call
назвал
it
благоразумием,
prudence.
социальным
Social lubrication.
притиранием.
I mean what I say. There are kindred to be respected here.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
Nyx now has a chance to show that she can make a name for herself in this city. Whether she does or not is entirely up to her.
There's sink or swim, then there's doggy paddling with a shark. But I've seen stranger successes.
I now know more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do. A little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
I have met others like her in the past, capable of greatness should they desire it.
Maybe if the court wasn't looking to wipe her and her allies out, she might consider it.
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
There is something in this which disturbs me. The ghoul, Piotr. What was he to her?
There's two ways to read this riddle. Either she truly liked him, or he knew something she didn't want to lose. Not that it'd surprise me, given the tales I've heard of Tremere. I wonder which it is.
It is good to discuss these things. But it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Fire. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I, did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine. A sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night, and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me, and no one seems to care.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing. Weren't there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Да, блин.
Now this was familiar. Hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar, then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Of course. Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
Now, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, loquacious letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too. See if any old bones fall out. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona? The folks, I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out. Seattle stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
I need you here, Miss Verona. You never know when a killer might strike, and here you are surrounded by professionals. Professional officers of the law, I mean, not professional killers. Though, of course, they are professionally trained to kill. And sometimes, yes, they do kill. Oh, never mind.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think.
Привет, Репов. Нету?
There were a couple of dives, but we were
Приобрел
trying
себе
to
вампира.
places
Уже
too.
второй стрим делаю.
I guess we started off the glacier
По
for
этой игре.
cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there... I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests, and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Да где архив-то, блядь?
I didn't think that was worth the effort. Seattle PD.
Я бы знаю, где это ебучий архив. Вот он. А, нет, это мой кабинет.
Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
То ли забаговалась, блядь, то ли чё.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course.
Бля, что за баги конченые, сука? Я хуею просто с этого прикола.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the rebar killer?
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day.
Эльфов, не знаю.
Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding. What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
Где вонючий этот архив, блядь? Это не архив, я так понял. Ладно, окей. Не открыто. Это понятно. Закрыто. Это мой кабинет. Там эта дуреха сидит. Тоже нет. Что это, сука, такое? Что за баги конченые, реально? А у меня глаз зачесался. Где эти вонючие, сука, эти? Где эти архивы конченые, бля? Даже галочки нету, где этот архив находится. Вот просто какая-то, сука, дичь реальная.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out.
Написано, вот, архив, хорошо. Ой, архив, говорю. Куда идти мне, чтобы в архив попасть? Ну, что сразу?
Hey, Wheeler.
What's up?
I'm on the case. Catch you later.
Take it easy.
Просто архив забаговался, похоже, где-то. Так. Я не могу с этого, я уже сейчас гореть начну, нахуй. Что за приколы, блядь? Ах, где искать мне тут архив, а? Ну, у меня явно в кабинете фига нету. А тебе нормально, да, это с выключенными компьютерами работать, да? Видимо, нормально.
You doing okay, Ray?
So good, Fabio.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
A zip a sup is all for you, Fabio.
Tangy. Farewell, Marcel.
See, Fabio, say hi to Miss Mommy.
И мне, похоже, игра баганулась. Потому что эта тварь не открывается, она должна открываться. Тут ничего не подсвечивается. Ладно, потом с архивом.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word. Seattle. Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Ой. Чем вышло-то?
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It had better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the Rebar Killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the Rebar Killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same M.O., boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence, 20 pages on a goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your bean Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
smuggled this in.
Так, может на втором тоже еще что-то есть? Ну-ка. Вздрогнем. Ой, взглянем точнее. Вздрогнем, да.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. Not a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate that. I figured it was worth checking there.
Ладно.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and...
Так, давай еще раз арматурщик этого. Посмотрим. Если никак, то значит нужно что делать? То нужно просто-напросто... Нет, ни хрена. Ладно, пойдем дальше.
Seattle PD, full of drunks, bums, and deadbeats. And then there's the criminals, of course. Verona remembered the Macon bar.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Verona said she'd been to...
They own the place.
The end is nigh, yet it is a
Oh.
gentle that will carry us to the...
The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. Decking the halls, Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the day.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Damn. Так, и чё?
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall.
Забегаловка. Куда бежать? Все.
I swear, if what...
He's having a cold one, maybe. Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. That was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood.
Тут тоже что-то есть, сука, но я не могу это нажать. А, подожди, может это? О!
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Oh, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Western reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Понял, что я не так сделал. С архивом нужно было так же поговорить и все. А, я дурак. Ну это не мудрено, как говорится. Надо, короче, узнать.
Slow night.
Вот же ж. Он же сказал же, блять, я мимо прослушал. Он же сказал, типа, тот не лезет к нему, к его делам, а этот не лезет к его делам. Может, 4?
I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but I thought I was on the right lines already.
Нет, значит.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me.
I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files. So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log? Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer? Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to
Да
rattle
нету, Льпуфочка, нету, Льпуфа, дружище, сегодня вампиров играем. Сегодня вампиры будут.
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart, and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
Anything that screams being Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. Got anything new on the ghost ferries?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently, it's a prelude to the Second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. I should get to it.
Come back when you can. I always need a good sorting.
Ой-ой-ой, какой пошлый шкафчик.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by
Погнали.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. The place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a... shower. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
wasn't going to do that. I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by... Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home. I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters.
Так, ну я вроде бы тут все обыскал.
I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky and to find my boss. It was his home from home.
Так, ну новый не получится. Давай.
Benny wanted the prince to...
Или что, или поискать новые зацепки. Ладно.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way.
What now? Ah, Fabian. Well?
We never really get the chance to talk.
You're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
Tell him Santiago is in town.
Santiago. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Santiago, a pair of St. James's swords, keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Joyce. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me. Close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll be off.
I see.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and I went down to the Dutchman for a word with. I headed down to the old West.
Что-то упустил, что ли, я опять там? Ну, пойдем поищем. Все нас не впустили же. Крыса. Не пустила. Ой.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types. I went down to the Dutchman for a word with Silky.
Here, I don't freeze to death.
Нужно на крови попить. Вернуться на стройку, поговорить с телефоном.
I know you're busy, but not too busy for me, I hope?
I'm glad you're here. I can aid you with your pain.
I won't deny that a little draft of your elixir would pep me up.
There, detective. There.
Well, you have certainly healed me. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
Так, все. Погнали. Говорить с мобилой.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. How about emails? Anything in the email box?
You're not very confident on accessing my email box, are you, detective? It is the picture most like an envelope. Just to the left is a little snake.
Just tell me, please. I'm not made of fingers.
When you finally get there, one message in all capital letters for a special purchase to improve the life of a male. That is all.
Ooh, a natty coat? Maybe a new hat?
Something like that.
Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a...
Detective, I feel...
You alright there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Так, еще раз не кровушки попью.
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
If I might just take a small sample.
Shh, Fabian. I'll take the pain away.
Oh, that makes my toes tingle. I appreciate you, Carla, but I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, Detective.
I went down to the Dutchman.
Ведет ему. Ему в данный момент можно так очень быстро передвигаться, а я если так сделаю, у меня сразу это маскарад начнет ломаться. Несправедливо. Но зато я сильнее его, да. Это не отнять.
What is it this time? I'm busy.
Yeah, boss, you look real busy. I'll see you later.
С ним не поболтаешь. Выходит, нужно... Ну, Ну, с ней надо разговаривать.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul, and said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
The pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Так. Сокровище.
I had a question to ask Nick.
Погнали. Ебать, он ногами быстро передвигает, конечно.
I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well, but since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind. Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door? I've had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Huh. Now, what is she playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
Понятно.
I'm
Понятно.
off. Keep any interesting prizes for me.
If I find something I think you like, I'll be in touch.
Спасибо, дружище. Хм. Пам-пам-пам-пам-пам-пам. Блин, ребят, наверное, я
I
прервусь.
wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night.
Наверное, я прервусь. Надо отдохнуть, короче, что-то я... Надо полежать, думаю. Вот. Чуть попозже урбану стрим еще, ребята. На этом пока все.